Yeah, I just wanted to also do a video on you know, uh Triple G and Anthony Joshua fans, man, because they share something in common. They want their fighters to take the easy route to the top, but when some smoke really comes, they don't want any part of that smoke, basically. I mean, I can just go on and on about like the tactics that Eddie Hearn and that Abel Sanchez does to try to avoid these tough opponents, you know. I mean, for example, man, like you're finding he fought Vanez Monterosian, man. He fought Vanez Monterosian, Triple G, the last fight. Okay? Like, come on, man. You're taking an inactive guy who is coming off some losses and is moving up to 160, who's not really even a natural middleweight. And then you're saying this fight is for the fans. No, this fight is not for the fans. This fight is for your fighter to basically be padded with easy work. I mean, there were other. He could have easily fought his man though, Sergey Derevyanchenko. Okay, that would make more sense, and that would be a fight that the fans would probably want to see more, because Sergey Derevyanchenko is a skilled opponent. And then now moving on to Anthony Joshua, I mean, man, Eddie Hearn is not fooling anybody. I mean, like, they would get my respect more if they just said that we're not sure if we can win that fight. We're not sure right now that we can win that fight. That, you know, Deontay Wilder, he's too dangerous. So therefore, we kind of want to like let this fight marinate. So let's um let's just wait. But they're making all the excuses in the world. I mean, Anthony Joshua even said, you know, if you give me 50 million, I'll take the fight. The 50 million was available. Okay, the bag was there, and still, oh no, the fight has to be in the UK. Now they're talking about fighting people like Big Baby Miller in New York. It's like these double standards really, really need to stop. You know what I mean? Like, you're not fooling anybody. I mean, if you're a true boxing fan, what you want to see is the best fight the best. You don't want to see Anthony Joshua versus Povetkin. You don't want to see Golovkin versus Monorosian. Okay, and the killing thing about Golovkin, this is what kills me about him. I mean, Dimitri Boo Andrade, he called Golovkin out. He says, I'll be the replacement for Canelo. You know, Boo Boo, let's face it, Boo Boo's been inactive, you know. Boo Boo has been inactive. He hasn't really fought. The last time Boo Boo fought was in October. I mean, if Golovkin was so good, why wouldn't he take that fight of an inactive guy? You know, that should have been easy work for him if he's what these fans make him out to be. If he's some kind of boogeyman. I mean, I've even seen like so many things, man, where like some fans have even said, "Oh, Golovkin is better than Marvin Hagler." Like, you know, you're disrespecting Marvin Hagler. You know, it's like it's really crazy with these fanboys, man. And then with Anthony Joshua, these UK fans are very, very bad. They're like, well, he has 4 belts, so he should be the A side. Deontay Wilder should come over there and fight him. You know, he doesn't have to come over here to fight Deontay Wilder. When Anthony Joshua came over here to visit, nobody even knew who Anthony Joshua was. In fact, when he went to the NBA game, they called him Anthony Johnson. They didn't even call him by his last name the right way. So all in all, you know, these UK people and these Golovkin fans fall into the same exact category. They want their fighters to look good against lesser opposition. They don't want their fighters to fight better opposition because they know what will happen usually in fighting better opposition. They want to keep them at a perfect record because deep inside they know that their fighter is not going to win. I mean, we can even look at the fact that I guarantee you that Golovkin will not fight any of his mandatories. He will not fight any last one of them. What Golovkin is going to do is either he's going to fight Canelo in that rematch and get the 50-50 split that he's asking for, or he's going to fight that guy in Japan that they were talking about fighting, Murata, because Abel Sanchez has said even in the past that um, a, a fight with Charlo and Golovkin isn't good for boxing. It's like, I mean, how is it not good for boxing, man? Like it really is. It's really amazing that he'll go through all kinds of loopholes to try to tell you that the best fights are not good. And then saying things like black fighters don't sell. Like, come on now, man, really? Like you didn't even need to go there, you know. And then now with Eddie Hearn, I just call it spade a spade, man. Eddie Hearn is a snake, bottom line. Point blank period. You know. If he really cared about his fighter, he would have taken that fight, you know. Because I guarantee you that if if they do fight later on, it's gonna be for less money, now. Because at the end of the day, I know that other people follow this, that the best have to fight. The best have to fight each other. You know, I'm not even a big Deontay Wilder fan, but at the end of the day, he's number one. He's undefeated. Now it's time to put the number ones together who are undefeated and let them fight. That's just it. That's what the real fans want to see. But these UK boys, they don't want to see that. Um, they'll go through the end of the earth to make excuses for why this fight shouldn't happen. And then another thing about UK fighters is they like to hold belts hostage. Billy Joe Saunders, for example, has held his belt hostage for the longest by fighting lesser opposition. You know, to be honest, David Lemieux had two left feet. He was supposed to beat David Lemieux. But at the end of the day, I know that Billy Joe Saunders won't fight Daniel Jacobs. Billy Joe Saunders won't fight Andre. Billy Joe Saunders won't fight a Charlo. Hell, Billy Joe Saunders, if Erislandy Lara moved up to 160, Billy Joe Saunders wouldn't fight no Erislandy Lara. And then the UK fans say, well, he has the belt, so he should be able to choose what he wants to do. And he's going to continue to have the belt fighting guys like Martin Murray. Like that's just obvious. Like it's like really, man, like you guys are really funny. You guys are absolutely funny. And me, I'm Cape Verdean, I'm West African, and I even think that Anthony Joshua is a fake African warrior. He's afraid, bro. Let's just call it spade of spades. I mean, the money was in his face, and he still said, okay, well, now the fight has to be in the UK. Come on now, man. Really? Like, man up, man. Give the fans what they want. I know you have to box, you're the one in the ring and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, like if you're the one in the ring, you shouldn't be afraid of nobody. You should man up and fight them. But considering that last fight with Joseph Parker, which he did what he had to do, he did, he boxed in a way that, got the job done. I don't think he's gonna want to knock on the Wilder doors. To be honest, he won't even fight Luis Ortiz. I mean, let's just be honest with ourselves. He wants to fight guys like Big Baby Miller, fight guys like Povetkin, stuff like that. Uh, that's all I got for now. Let me know what you think, and I'm off to the next one.